Hey everyone, I'm Dave Jr. from the Busker, and today we'll be going into an in-depth view of our song Thinking About You, our latest release. It's on Spotify, YouTube, these are everywhere basically. So if you haven't listened to it yet, you just have to, okay? Because that's what we do. First and foremost, we would like to say thank you to everyone who supported us during our release for Thinking About You, including Dr. Juice, Aldo Shoes from Retail International Group, Word of Mouth, who have provided us with the establishment to shoot a bit of the restaurant scene, Professional Aviation Training Academy, who lend us basically the aircraft for us to shoot the last scene of the video. Thinking About You is a song lyrically about being a failed romantic and not being able to say that you love someone or that how you feel about someone, and just going around the bush, beating around the bush and saying that all you can say is I'm thinking about you. The song started being worked on in September 2022 on my trip to Sicily. I was listening to a lot of songs driving. The most played song was Tay Varda's Three Outfits. So I went on my laptop and basically started trying to write a song. Initially, the first thing that came to us was this piano sample, which really directed the song. On its own, the sample was not enough to just drive it, so we did add keys on it. And together it sounds like this. Second thing which really diverted where the song will be going is the drums, and the drums, we wanted something Motown, a bit of which has kind of a flow, very easy for summer, and as inspirations we used the Black Keys sound. A bigger take home from Tay Varda's is Three Outfits, which is a song which, if you haven't heard, you should go and listen to. It's definitely the backing vocals and the choice of sample from the backing vocals, which sound a bit Motowny, a bit of retro vibe. That kind of Motown backing vocals really diverted where the lyrics and the meaning of the song will go. It's about, does she know? It's like, does she know what you're feeling? Does she know what you're thinking? And additionally, something else which really diverted where the song will go are these backing vocals. If you're not aware where these come in, it's basically at this part. A big problem for us when writing is mostly the bass, because we do know where we want the song to go and we're very particular about our bass lines. Generally what we do is we MIDI them or sample them through Splice and get bass sounds, but it's never a full loop, it's never a full sample. We just chop it off and get the note so we get the right sound. What we did with the song is then present it to Stefan. He did add a lot of his flair. The second, I think, most impactful instrument into the song was actually the brass section. Obviously, with the saxophone in mind, we need to have a brass section. It is important for us to obviously characterize ourselves with our sound, especially with Sean being such a lead performer. The brass, which is again a sample but chopped up. Then we had Thomas, who really did an amazing job on the track by performing it. In the Busker songs, ever since I joined in, I try to put in a sound which is always present in each song, and in this case it's this sound. The idea is to mostly try and characterize our sound a bit more, having similar sounds from one song to the other, and also is to possibly characterize the band and the song without knowing who's performing it. So together it just took the The pre-chorus is a very big part of the song. It's especially live. The idea was to create something which people can go for, especially the class. All right, the feel of where the chorus is going. The biggest influence of pre-chorus, I think, is the keys, which goes like this. And the bass doing something similar. Yeah, this is the pre-chorus. The backing vocals do wonders in this part. Apart from just the backing vocals, we did bounce and place the backing vocals and added then a pumper and added an altar boy to pitch it up a bit. The pumper really gives it movement, basically. As other effects and the special sounds we love doing is basically a synth. So the chorus, first thing we added into the chorus, slide, the piano, yes. Again, Jackson 5, I Want You Back. Yeah. All right, that leads on to into the chorus. We have where the strings, again, Want You Back, Jackson 5, disco, and we had the brass section. We did change it up a bit. This is where Mickey Mago comes in with his flair. It's the keys, it's what he does best. But the major contributor was actually this sound, which we were working on the bass line. At a point it was going to be the bass line, but then we just literally dragged it across the project file to go wherever. It ended up being a significant part of the song. It's this part. It's just genius. Just added it as a part of a change up in the chorus. Yeah. The drums. The drums are doing something of a disco beat, which was inspired by Pantera by Cartel. It really drove where the song will go. So yeah, the guitar, we needed something, again, Jackson 5, I Want You Back, but it is something that really drives the song. We needed something from the pre-chorus into the chorus which gels it. The idea was the fact that without the guitar it was sounding empty and nothing which is keeping the rhythm going. Even though there's the bass, the guitars do the perfect job. And they're opening up the EQ, the highs basically. The bridge, more or less what drives the bridge most is obviously the backing vocals. We wanted something which is a bit gospelly. Biggest influence here was Forrest Frank with Lift My Hands, the same guy from Surfaces with Sunday Best, just in case. The backing vocals basically do most of the job. Cheryl Camilleri did a very, very good job with that. Organ, surely. Let's just all together how it sounds. The part which it was inspired by the 1975 is the drums. Yeah, this part was a bit of a controversial point where I wanted something which is slightly rockish, emo, and the inspiration definitely was Willow. I just love yelling it off stage whilst performing it. It's basically the part where I imagine a crowd just yelling it back because they know the song, but it has yet to happen. And last but not least, it's the saxophone solo. The saxophone solo, which we wanted to have something 80s, and that's why in the studio I told Sean, let's go something, simply the best, something up there, Tina Turner. And more or less, that is the end of our session on Thinking About You. It's a song that we loved doing. It took us around a month and a half to complete it. Full work on it, even though it started being worked on in September, again in January 2023, and now it's out. Thanks again, once again, to Dr. Juice, Word of Mouth, Aldo, and Rita International Group. Obviously, Professional Aviation Training Academy, which lent us the wonderful aircraft. If you guys haven't listened to the song, do so. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown of our production session, and let me know if you enjoyed this kind of video and which part was mostly interesting to you. If you want, guys, we have also Thinking About You hats, which are basically our merch for the song, and you can get them on our website. There are 3 different styles: the pink bucket hat, the blue baseball cap, and the snapback, which is black. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. Hope you enjoyed.